All right, good morning. Wow, that was weird. It froze up there for a second. Welcome everybody. It's Thursday, and it's a big day for me today. I've got not only this stream going on, we're only going to be here about 40 minutes or so, because at 11 o'clock this morning, so in about exactly an hour, I'm going live on the Amazon Alexa channel, and I'm going to be interviewing Andrew Breen from the Amazon Science Organization. He's focused heavily on text to speech and a lot of other technologies that we use inside Alexa. And I get the good honor of interviewing him for an hour about what he's working on and what he's interested in, what he thinks is cool. So that's coming up at 11 o'clock, and you can find that here on Twitch on the Amazon Alexa channel. But for now, I am here today, this morning, to do a couple of things. The first is we're going to test out my new chatbot that we built yesterday, which is, as you can see, the raffle chatbot is running and Jan Blank was just entered. So QU, good morning. All you have to do is post a message in the chat and you are entered to win an Echo Dot. You can see that I actually have a small pile of them here behind me, and I'm giving one away this morning. So the way to enter, you don't get multiple entries. So once you've entered, you're in, and you'll get your one entry. But this is a chatbot that we built on stream yesterday. And so what it does, I can kind of show you the behind the scenes of what's happening here. Let's start here with messages. So this is my database. I'll blow that up a little bit for you. But this is my database, and you can see that every time you post a message in chat, I collect those things and store them in a database. And I also keep a timestamp. So you can see that over here on the right-hand side, I have a timestamp of October 29th. Rick Bosch, good morning. Those are the entries that you see there in the database. So all of that stuff is getting added and is easily used. And so we have people getting entered into the raffle. So what happens behind the scenes is I actually wrote a chatbot that when I type a specific command in, it's only a command that I can run, which is !raffle. And when I do that, what it does is it goes through this table. It finds all the unique entries for today, whatever today's date happens to be, which is October 29th. And it'll create a list with one unique entry for each person. And then it will randomly select a name from that list and return that to us in the chat. So we'll get to see that all happen live and very fast. But that is going to happen at 10:30, so in 27 minutes. So you will need to stick around because you won't know if you won or not. And what I'll need you to do is send me your mailing address so that I can put one in a box. I actually, if you guys don't know this, the Postal Service in the United States does this fantastic job where they will just give you a whole bunch of boxes for free. Now, the point of them is that you are supposed to use them to send things in. But these boxes are actually really nicely sized to carry an Echo Dot. So this is the size of the box. I have a bunch of these. I also have a bunch of Echo Dots. I want to apologize now to Mr. Demon Wolf. He won last Friday, but I didn't have the boxes yet, and so I didn't have any way to send it to him. But I have the boxes now, and I have packed his up, and it is all ready to go. I'm going to make a run to the post office later today, so whoever is the winner today will also be entered. Will also have theirs shipped today. I'll grab your address and I'll write it on the box, and we'll mail that out. So that's the plan for today. Now I do also want to work on my APL stuff, but I have a feeling I'm not going to get the time to do that, just because getting into the zone and like really starting to crank on some code, I need a longer runway. And like I mentioned earlier, I have a very, very short amount of time. Oxygen Box, I'm so glad that yours arrived. It was so nice to see you call it out in a tweet. Yeah, the code is complete. Startup, actually, I went back and looked at it this morning. The code was complete yesterday. What had happened, well, that's interesting. Startup, it entered you twice, and Jan twice. I mean, you're still only really entered once. I'm just trying to figure out why it's giving you another message. It's only supposed to do that if I don't already have a message from you. I wonder why that is. So anyway, so we're gonna give this echo dot away. I need to understand just exactly why. I mean, you're not really entered twice. It's just making a mistake and thinking that you haven't already been entered today. But we can see the timestamps here, right? It's using UTC, so it thinks that it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, I was answering Startup's question, which is it code complete? Yes, it was code complete yesterday, but what I realized was that I had not set the bot, raffle chat bot, I hadn't set it as a moderator. And if it's not a moderator, it can't post messages fast. It can only pass them once. And so it was able to say, hey, the raffle's starting, but it wasn't able to pass the second message. And so once I changed those permissions, then it was able to send the messages that I wanted to send. So technically we finished it yesterday, and the reason the messages weren't posting was because of permissions, not because the code wasn't working. So yeah, the code is good. We can jump over and look at that. The way this is supposed to work is if your entries.length for your username is 1, then it should say, hey, you've been entered into the raffle. So I don't really know why it thinks that the raffle, like certain people, like Startup got a second message and Jan Blank got a second message. It's only supposed to happen the first time for messages you got today. So I'll have to go back and look and see what's up with that. If we go back and look at, can I do a find in here? Jan Blank. No. Jan Blank. So I wonder why it thought, I'm not writing everything out. QU311, can I hire you to move my skill from ASK to V1 to V2? I've tried 3 times and failed. Yes. I actually do a flat rate pricing for this. It is $300,000 US. But if you want to pay that, I am more than happy to do all of that work for you. It's very flat rate. Don't worry how long the project takes. I will get it done. We used to have a joke. I used to be in consulting, and we used to say that when people say, "Well, what's the estimate?" We always say $1 million. Every project's $1 million, and the reason for that is because you've not laid out for us any scope. We've not restricted any timelines, and so with $1 million, I can hit most timelines and I can hit most scope, but I can't hit both. And I always thought that was an interesting perspective on things. Is that you've got quite a bit of flexibility and thought. But Q311, no, I don't think I would actually be available for that. But if you do have $300,000, I will find some time in my schedule for sure. I don't have enough time to do all the stuff I need to do right now. But I could probably do some, spend a little bit of time with you, maybe screen sharing or something. Maybe we could figure it out together, see what issues you're having. That I would be happy to do, and I would do that for free. So let me know if that sounds interesting to you, if you'd like to spend 30 minutes on a call trying to figure some stuff out or figure out what you're having problems with. That I can do, and I'll do that for free. So hit me up, send me a DM, QE311. Let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. I can happily consult a little bit, but I probably can't just be hired. Okay, so Jan Blank, I didn't realize that the post office will pick things up right off my porch. The problem I have is that I don't have an effective way to buy postage. I kind of like just going to the post office and going to the machine and printing out the sticker, slapping it on top, and dropping it. I don't really mind doing that. So that's a thing. So Rick Bosch is rolling in the casino today. Losing, but rolling. Yeah, so we'll do it in about 20 minutes. We'll do the actual drawing. So there are 13 viewers here. I don't know how many actual entries we have. That's here. Let's do that. Maybe we could write that while we're waiting. Because I have all the code written. It's just a matter of here. Let's do this. If message is raffle and contact username is Jeff, then we'll do another one here. Else, if message equals entries and context.username is Jeff Blankenberg, then we can say we'll just take this same thing. So we'll call this it's not easy, Gold Zulu. I would have to I'd have to do some work to do that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we've got this new command entries, and it's only accessible by me. We're going to get the entries for today. We're going to populate an array, but I think we're going to do two things. We're going to populate. We don't even really need the array. We just need this. We just need the string. So we'll do this. Let entries string equal nothing. And then we'll just add this here. So we'll say entries string plus equals, and we'll take the username that the user gave us, and we're going to put an @ sign in front so it lights up for them, and then we'll do that, but we're also going to do a comma. We'll do it this way. And then we'll say if I doesn't equal raffle entries dot length -1, then entries string plus equals comma space. Okay. So that means we'll put a comma space after each one until links, please. LJ says links, please. Jan Blank says she'd be happy to consult on this. Well, I can buy postage on PayPal if I'm selling through PayPal, but I'm not aware of the ability to buy postage on PayPal without also selling something on PayPal, Jan. So let me know if that's if I'm incorrect on that. Okay. So we have this new command, and then what we're going to do down here at the end is we're going to say for there. Today's raffle entries are. I am incorrect. Awesome. That's good to know. Entries string. I think that'll work. Okay, so let's try that. So if I come in here and I say, and this might break, entries. Look at that. We didn't succeed in getting that last comma to go away though. If it's less than. How about that? So let's see if that works. Entries. Today's raffle entries are, and you can see everybody that's in there, including M2VH. You didn't get a little message saying you're in, but you're in. So we can always check that. But those are the people that are entered. Sorry, TeamView. I gotta lock these things down, man. Minimal message, Corey Haynes. I don't know why it's not telling you that you are entered. It's supposed to do that, but you're in. I can check that again. So those are all the people that are in. What am I doing wrong with my logic on that comma? That's going to annoy me. If raffle entry, if I is less than raffle entries dot length minus 2, I don't understand what's happening here. Should never have to do. Still not solving it. We add a username each time. So the good news, everything is working. We have all of our entries. I just want that last comma to go away, and I don't understand why it's not. If I is less than raffle entries dot length minus, it shouldn't be minus 2. What am I doing wrong? Write a comma. Oh, because this is wrong. Because I'm referencing the wrong object. There you go. All right, let's do that again. Ha! Okay. Now it's not doing it at all. If I is less than unique entries.length minus 1. Yeah, the problem is I'm already doing this loop because I was putting some things in an array uniquely, and so I'm just doing this piece here. If I had, because I don't get a set of unique arrays, unique values directly from my service, so I'm going through and I'm popping them into an array. So let's do this. Corey brings up a valid point. Sometimes you just get rat-holed and you don't think. I think I could do unique entries dot join. I still, that may give me a trailing comma. We'll see. Entries. Okay, so we're close. So what we want to do is we're going to do a thing here where we put the username right on there, and then I can do a space here, and I think we're good. Yeah, I need the space, but I also needed to add the @ symbol, which I can do up here. So that should get me what I want. Whoa. Whoa, what is that? Why did it do it 3 times? Oh, I see why. Because I'm adding that @ symbol, I need to also compare with an @ symbol because it doesn't see that. So if we just take this, do the same thing, now we should be good. Entries. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. That is so much better. Thank you for the mental jog there, Corey Haynes. We are 10 minutes away from giving this away. We got 17 people here already. That's amazing. We are going to, so we got a little coding done. I think I feel pretty good about this bot now. Again, it doesn't do a whole lot. And I really don't love that it's not telling new people that they should, that they're entered. But we have 17 people. I should also put a count there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 entries. Let's see. We can also add that. Today's, we'll put it right here. And we're going to do unique entries dot length. Today's 12 raffle entries are, that sounds kind of cool. Is there a way you can opt out of the raffle? Having won once, I prefer everyone else should have an opportunity. This is another thing that I've been thinking about, and I don't know the right way to do this. Because I'm just pulling from the list of messages. I don't have any other markers or user management or anything. So let's think. How could we get someone out? I mean, one of the things that I could do... I could just add people. Please let me opt out, Jan Blank says too. All right, let's think about how we want to do that. I can do this in a very manual way. I don't really want to make another database call that has a list of people that have won, but I could just put it here in the source code. So I could say if this, no, so we'll make an array, and we'll say if Jan Blank oxygen box dot includes, I want all this to be not. Then we'll add it to the array. So let's see if this takes you guys out of the array. This is a really, again, it's a very manual process to do this. Top of the morning. Good morning to you, LJ. Can you give the viewer a command to opt out? That's harder. We'd have to do some data structure stuff to fix that. But I think for today, I think I just did it. Let's see. If I say entries, I don't think I see your names in there now. Yeah, so it has taken the two of you out. But Oxygen Box, let me ask you about the scope of this request. So having the ability for a user to opt out, do I want, is it a permanent opt-out and then a permanent opt-in? Like you can decide whether or not you're in whenever you feel like it? Or is it per day? Do you have to opt out each time? What's your thought on that? Last man standing. Oh, that's actually kind of fun, Gold Zulu. Again, I don't know how I'd do it easily today, since we're going to do the drawing in 6 minutes. But I like that. W. Giorgio, I believe that you're in. All you have to do is participate in the chat. So you're in there, W. Giorgio. We have 11 entries. That's all you have to do is participate in the chat. Be present. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm probably going to have another data service, another command that's opt out. And yeah, I think I have to have a command that's opt out, and I add you to the database, and then I have to compare those things. So I would have to be able to compare and say, oh, they're in the opt-out list, so don't include them somehow. But that's certainly doable. So yeah, I think we're good though. So anybody else that's here in the chat, I'm not really looking at the list right now. Here, I'll go look at the list. See if, I want to make sure nobody's missing. If you're just watching, if you just type a message in the chat, you're eligible to win an Echo Dot this morning. So I will have to think about how I want to handle that in the future. We'll have to add some more functionality to this. I thought this was actually going to be a really simple project, but we as developers are really good at scope creep, and yeah, scope creep is sometimes the enemy. But I think this is a good one. If I'm gonna do raffles regularly, then I think that makes sense. We can do that. Look at all the folks that are here. I don't see a lot of your names in the chat. So no, Oxyjox, you're not doing anything wrong. I think it's a fantastic bit of feedback. I would love for you to participate in chat, but also I don't want you to win every time. So let's think about how I would best do that. I would have a list of people that use opt-in or opt-out. Those will be the two commands. And when you do that, it will... I don't believe that bots come through the same way. I don't think that they do, but I also don't have a lot of bots on here, so yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to address that when it's a problem, but I don't think I have any bots now. If I come back in here and I type entries. So like Mr. Demon Wolf is in there, and for today, we're gonna go in and we're gonna add him to the list too. So now when we see entries, we have 11 people. There's 22 people watching. Somebody is missing out on an opportunity. I see. Is Zachman in the list? Zachman is in the list, but we've got Raldens and Leading Lady. Lurks is here. Surly Dev. All you got to do is oh, Mr. Demon Wolf, I just added you to a list inside my code base. We're going to do this in a more dynamic way eventually, but these are people that do not want... They want to opt out for the raffle today. Since you just won one, I'm opting you out automatically, but we will come up with a way where I can easily recognize that someone won, and then maybe you go like in a cooldown period. Maybe you can't win for a month or something. I don't know what the right way to do this is. But I'll log my winners in something other than my actual code, and then you won't be eligible automatically to win. So that's going to be how this goes forward. So I hope you don't take that personally. It's not meant to be personal. We're just opting out those people that have won. That's all. So for all of you that are lurking here, get something typed into the chat. You have 1 minute. All you have to do is say hi or hello or good morning or anything, and you are entered to win an Echo Dot that I will be giving away in 1 minute. So you don't even have to pay the postage. I'll pick it all up. I'll send it right to you in a beautiful USPS box. And apparently I'm going to have to talk with Jan Blank about how I buy postage on eBay and get this all rolling. So it is officially 10:30. All right. With that, I think it's time to do it. So this is there's no drama. It gets right to the point. Are you guys ready? This is your last chance to get entered. I'm trying to delay it for anybody that wants an opportunity. But here we go. I'm going to type it very slow. I'm going to hit the exclamation, then R-A-F-F-L-E. That's all I need to do. All I have to do is hit enter, and that message fires right through. So, here we go. The winner... Well, let's... You know what? Before we do that, let's add to the drama. Let's see how many entries we have. We have 11 raffle entries. Yeah, it's looking good. All right, here we go. We're going to do it for real this time. RAFFLE. And 1, 2, 3. Boom. Gold Zulu is our winner today. Congratulations. So I will have to figure out how to get you a device, being in the UK, but we will figure that out and make it happen. But congratulations to Gold Zulu. It had nothing to do with his last second introduction message there, but that is our winner. So just to show you guys that this is random though, these do not count. I want to be really clear about this. If I say RAFFLE again, this time it's Dark Lord, right? So each time that we run it, it is completely random. I just wanted to show that. And I feel bad now that Dark Lord did not win, but saw their name show up here. But that's how this chatbot will work, is it's able to run a raffle. So I think Oxygen Box has made a good point. I'm going to have to think about some features to allow people to opt out. I'm also going to have to add winners to the list so that they are automatically opted out. It's all right, Dark Lord. You were my second run anyway. I was just demonstrating that it's random. But I'm glad that you have an account. Go ahead and drop a follow. We're going to give another device away tomorrow morning. So we'll have more time to get some coding done and stuff like that. But thank you. That's great. That's awesome. We will do it again tomorrow morning. And we will do it at least twice a week, every week for the rest of the year. So that's a lot of devices to give away. But hopefully you guys will have an opportunity to show up and hang out and participate in the conversation. Anyway, with that, I have to sign off for today. Come find me in about 30 minutes. We're going to be on the Amazon Alexa channel. And on that Amazon Alexa channel, I'm going to be talking with Andy Breen from the text-to-speech team at Amazon Science. So that will be coming up here in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, let's do something that I haven't done in a while. I always forget. Let's go raid somebody. We're going to go raid Clark. So let's do that. Now let's do BeginBot. He's got a ton of people there, and it might be fun to have you guys all hang over there. So we're going to go see BeginBot today, and we're going to start our raid. We'll send all of you guys over there. We'll get everybody queued up. Make sure to drop my name. I actually just checked in with him this morning, and it was super cool to see what he's working on. He's always got a bunch of cool stuff going. So we are ready for our raid. Hope you guys are all ready too. So make sure you jump in, say hey, and I will see you guys all back on the Amazon Alexa channel in about a half an hour. All right? See you then.